told my homeboy, well, I call him my brother, but I told my homeboy, I said, hey, any other time I'll pause the pitch because that's against the rules.
Oh
He
yeah.
said, what you mean? I said, supposedly they they think it mess up the AI. All right, so I got to deal with this bullshit. Chris Frazier running for 400 yards.
But shoot, he was in there in like a dime defense, man. What did you expect? I got two wide receivers out there, and you in
So I got to
dime.
play you
All
twice
right,
in one
Coach,
day.
thank
That's
you very
bullshit.
much.
Hey,
It's
tell
the
me about
National
it.
Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Miami Dolphins taking on the champs from the other side, the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl.
What?
I can't help but look down on this field,
I know. Do
and
your
think
worst.
about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple.
You undefeated?
It's an AFL, NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And
Oh,
think about
no.
the Green Bay Packers winning
Come on
the
now.
first two.
How you missing
They got us
tackles
kicked
now?
off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world
Nah, your butt
watching,
don't.
at the
Hey,
end
you
of this
you
game, at the
quick
end
hype
of
me. I was
tonight,
on.
one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Grant, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
It's like playing big. Jesus Christ.
Monday. Check. Hug. Hey, seam 6.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen.
Oh my!
It's Parker.
Come on, get out there.
Miami touchdown.
Yeah, good pass. Good pass.
Long one at that, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Whew.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Alright, let's see. Do this, do that. Let's get up.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Let's get off the field.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive, and that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, get off the field. Check three.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
We got some of that too.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And able to throw Kirk complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down.
No,
Where
boy,
they're spotting that football,
that.
he's going to be a foot or so
Boy.
short.
Inches, I ain't got a punt, do I?
Yeah, and if you're doing league rules, you do.
Oh, shucks.
Or you can fake it.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away
I
on
ain't got
4th
time
down.
for all that.
Yeah, sure you don't. Should have been a pick anyway. Come on.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
All right,
I
D.
actually love the
Let's tighten up.
flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Watch the screen. 25. Hey, alert, alert.
You're in cover 4, okay.
Rosen on 1st and 10.
Oh,
It's
no!
complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Grant, and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 4 yards, the pickup.
Oh, no,
First
get
down.
out. Get out of there.
This is Grant. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
You draw corpus. Check, check, check. You. Mark 55, Mark 55. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Mark 55.
Now Rosen. This one caught by Isabella. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the inside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Check check. Check 31, check 31.
On 2nd down now, it's Grant, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
43, Hey, high 7.
That linebacker can't get there, by the way.
Here we go. Mike 43.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. That's complete to his
Yes,
running
sir.
back, Grant.
Good
And
D.
he will be
Good D.
very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Good punt.
This will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, if they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They run the counter. Frazier. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. He's checking. Crash.
And he's dropped right at
You ain't lying, because he was gone. Should have been.
Not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
On 2nd down, Frazier. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Play fake. Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
That's complete to Butler. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They will run with Grant. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Yes, sir. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Alert, alert, alert. Alert, alert, alert. Hey, Wahoo. 55.
From the 25 on second down.
Oh!
Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
This ain't even the turn I'm looking for. Oh. Middle. No, don't put him back.
Second and 5 now. Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Corey Grant, 33 yards. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Way already.
That's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Take my point. 7-3. Take the point. Take the point. Take the point. Take the point. Take my 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 point.
Here we go. We're going to pistol. Here we go. Oh.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach.
Line don't even block nobody.
All the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Throwing on second and 14. Murray, open man, it's Preston Williams. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that,
All right, 2 minutes,
may
10
get them
seconds.
off the
Let's
schneid
go.
a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Come on, fellas.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
53, Mike. Watch the screen. 53 for Mike. 53 for Mike.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Let's get this.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Rosen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on this team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw is Rosen. Over the middle, complete. That's Grant. They get 11 back on that one. It moves to third down.
I just got to give you something different. I got to go deep. Pause.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Here we go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. That ball complete to Isabella. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. On now the Miami field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
I should have waited on this game.
I have a theory about it.
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along. But their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yards seem easy for some reason.
Man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all three timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number one. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line's got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take three
That's what I always be saying. Hey, run it till you doggone break it. God damn it.
This first half.
First down, Murray.
Throw the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Murray going to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. The Cardinals forced to burn
Boy, big. Play big, baby. Play big.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Go ahead, Dustin. Hey, killing me now.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Mike, nice, sweetheart. 57. Mike 57.
Here's Murray from midfield. And this will be incomplete.
Come on.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Damn, let him over. What are y'all doing?
50 seconds. 50 seconds. Ready? Oh. 57 is the mic. Watch 57. 57 is the mic. 57.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And this time
No!
he's got the complete.
No!
And he's got another first down as he's
Why you falling down?
Dolphins 35. So it's halftime.
Don't matter, he still shouldn't have fell down.
In the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, these two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Open man completes it to Butler. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Go get it yourself, baby. Go get it yourself.
And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Oh, my God. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Preston Williams there to make the grab. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All right, I already know what you're going to do. Then you're going to do me like this, and then you're going to do me like that.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
I got to get there.
Do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Rosen. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. That catch good for 5. It's
All right,
3rd
let's go.
down.
Tighten up the D. You already know I'm going to do that.
You already know.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
I got trick this side. One. You got 3. 43 in the mic. 43 in the mic.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen.
Oh.
It's complete to Grant. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin
Ah.
first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Dolphins
That was quick, though. Quick audible.
first and 10 at the 43-yard
Switch
line.
up. Switch. Motion.
Over here. Let's get extra blocker. Yada.
On first down, Grant.
Looking off.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on, baby.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
He's on his toes. Got a whole new playbook for him. He's on his toes.
It's our time.
Oh, he wants
It's
to
our
get
Jump.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rosen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A Miami first down and a 14-yard pickup. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rosen. Wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 39 yards. And the Dolphins
I knew that was coming.
Extra point split.
What you just said.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
I did. I knew it was coming.
As they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
Uh-oh. Empty bunch.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by Kirk. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You want me to do something so bad, I'm not going to give it to you.
Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
Murray now on first down. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. So it goes
that's
as a
crazy.
fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that stat's big.
3-man rush.
I mean,
Come on. 3-man rush.
watching
Really?
teams play, the ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Safety's creeping. Hey, he's moving. He's moving, boy. He's moving. Mike, 53.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And that is incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
You know, by every move, got to switch it up.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Excuse me.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Rosen will throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there.
Get up, get up!
Picked off at the 46. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Stretch, here it comes. Nope. Check.
On 1st down, Frazier. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll keep it on the ground. Frazier. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. with a 3rd and long. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Rosen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone.
Dang it, man.
And hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Frazier. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
53 is the mic. Wild Bill, Wild Bill. 53 is the mic. 53, check 53.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Here's Murray. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Preston Williams, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea.
Dang it, man.
Because right now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 55.
Here's Rosen to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Andy Isabella, 71 yards. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw is Murray. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game.
He's got daylight. The 20. 10, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian Kirk, 67 yards. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch counter.
Come on!
And which team has the advantage?
Catch the ball!
Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Yeah, you better do
57
that.
Mike. Mike 57. Check.
Hey,
Haywood. Check Mike 57. Mike.
Rosen again on 2nd and 10. It's caught by Aguilar. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a throw here to his running back. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And a big loss here as
fumble
he's
it.
taken down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Rosen to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Now Murray. That will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Murray to throw. Find Kirk complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Murray.
Throw the ball. I don't care if they pick it. Just throw it.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
53, check 53. I got it. Check 9, check 9. Wide, get wide. Out. Big ass.
To throw is Murray. And he's going to go down again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long.
Let's go. Mike, number 53. Let's go. Watch the curl. Mike, 53.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Herndon's got it complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Murray, one final try.
It was 3rd down, and I was like, oh.
And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. For the victors, getting to hoist